Okay. Ooh, man, let's do this. Mobius. I heard this was a good game on VRchat. Let's do it. User warnings. Mobius is an interactive storytelling world within VRchat. This world contains copyrighted music, strong language, sensitive material. Do not respond in this world. You may break it. This world is best played solo. The world may be played alongside others, but nothing is cooperative or synced. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do really quick? How do I make mic icon visibility? Oh, no, don't. How's that? Nope. How do I have it off? How's that? Fuck. You know what? There. Now it should. There we go. Sorry, because I didn't want the mic to be there the entire time. Thought that would probably be annoying, huh? There we go. Okay. Acknowledge. Hello, buddy. Hello. Mm-hmm. Oh, was it now?
Call me back. Hi, my name is Jack, um,
Hello.
better known as Church. I'm the creator of this world, and I'll be your guide throughout it. I'm going to tell you the story of Mobius, which, by definition, is the past 2 years of my life.
Okay. I should
So
probably
whenever you're
turn up the
ready,
volume of this
grab
place.
that disc right off the desk and put it into the player.
Yeah, let's turn world volume up to like fucking 50%. Okay. What's my avatar? You know what? That'll work. A little bubble. Can I drink this? Whoa! Haha, I sure can. Let's put in the disc. Press any key to begin. Unknown
I
caller.
can't tell if it looks more like a stand-up comedy stage or a funeral home.
Okay. Madness. October
Picture
2022.
this. You have a little idea for a world. So you start with that idea, you begin work on this little project, and the people you show it to start to take interest in it. That recognition really drives you, but soon enough, you hit a roadblock. You don't really know what you're doing. You're full of this promise of something great, but truly you started work on an idea that you never finished.
Mobius draft. Hi, welcome to Mobius. This world is sort of just an exploration of my mind. Before you go on ahead, I just wanted to warn you that nothing ahead has any meaning. It's all just stuff I made because I thought it was interesting. So this is, I assume, grain soda. Not FDA approved. I do love me some grain soda. Alright.
In simple terms, that's what Mobius is. An unfinished idea.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, you got me. Okay.
But if the idea was never finished, would you really be here now?
Looks like these are a bit too blurry. What am I even doing? Okay. I'm gonna follow the paper trail.
No, you wouldn't. But how did we get here? Well,
You tell
I'm
me.
going to tell you all about it.
Yep, there we go. I know bunny hopping doesn't make me faster, but it's sort of just like it's instinct.
Just stay with me for a while, and I promise you'll find out.
I'm here for the long haul, buddy. Nice big cave here, huh? This would probably be crazy in VR, but of course, I am on desktop right now. Welcome to Mobius. Thank you. Giant floating title card. I appreciate that. An experience by Jack K. You know, this giant floating title card is very helpful. Thank you for informing me. Enjoy your stay, and thank you for your patience. No problem, buddy.
So, let's start with a question. Why was the disc called Madness? Before I answer that, I'll tell you this. I intend to tell you this story by splitting it off into different parts. Each has its own corresponding disc, date, and name, as you saw before. Starting off with Madness. Madness was actually the original name of Mobius. This was way back when I intended to make it simply a mindless walking simulator with really strange and abstract environments. By the way, right here you can go down whichever pathway you please.
Illusions of sterility, depth of salvation. We're gonna go left. I've always been a left kind of guy. It's a nice little hallway.
It still kind of retains that walking simulator aspect today.
Yeah, I know.
Take that as you will in playing this world. But anyways, I showed these environments to a lot of people, and you know what? I got so much support. I had people giving me ideas, I had a lot of positive feedback. And it wasn't even that good of quality back then. I was only just learning how to make worlds.
That was cool. I really liked that.
So over time, with that feedback and such, I just started pumping out more and more of these environments and putting them into this quote-unquote madness project with no real direction or sense of purpose of why I was doing it. They were just there to walk around in.
Okay. What? That's the question. I presume we go back now. Yep.
Currently, you're in a sort of stripped-down version of the very first alpha of the Madness Project, which is actually currently public if you want to go and play that at some point. But for a little bit, I'm just going to let you go on your own, and I will get back to you when we're ready to start the next section.
Okay. So we got a pool. Some sort of reminds me of a rib cage. that. If you guys can see that. I feel like I'm in a belly of the beast right now. This is pretty, you know? Reminds me of like, give me a moment. There we are. Very, you know, like, uh, low poly cities in video games. It's like that. Oh, on to the next world. Or not world, but room.
As promised, I'm back. You're currently approaching the very end of this part.
Okay.
But anyways, this is actually the last environment I ever made for the very first alpha, the quote-unquote Madness project. Before the project started to hit its development hell phase, which unfortunately lasted for a whole 2 years. So for a while, you and I are going to go look through a lot of those iterations that were made during the development hell phase. And I won't be able to include every single part of that phase because, believe me, there is a lot to look at, a lot that happened during those 2 years, but I'll do my best to sum it up for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
So, let's go check that out, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, look at that. How convenient. Purpose. I wonder if this is his actual house or just a random model.
Mobius release date, June 20th, 2028.
Well, you got. This is such a funny fucking complete purpose. You've done it. You found purpose. Fucking. Chapter 2. Purpose.
Okay, so you've got a base, you've got something rudimentary, but still a good base to build off of.
Okay.
Now, where do you go from there? This is when you go blank. Do me a favor, try to think of some sort of story for the levels I showed you. It's difficult, isn't it?
Okay. I was
thought
about
the
to
same.
say the story,
So
but
you
like
might
whatever,
ask,
dude.
why even
You
add
didn't
a
even
story?
give me like a second.
Why not just make it a mindless walking simulator like how it already was? I very well could have, but I just couldn't stand the idea of it not having any meaning. I don't know if you've been to any of my other worlds on this platform, but 9 times out of 10, they have some sort of symbolism hidden within them. And that symbolism was really only ever placed there for me. I wanted to expand that symbolism into something more memorable and impactful for people other than myself. But how do I tell a meaningful story? I still don't even know how.
Where's this telescope pointing, bro?
So you know what? Let's just keep adding to what we already have.
All right.
You've
Oh,
already been here before. Same
there's a little
environment,
fellow over here now,
new,
huh?
strange changes. That became a trend for the entirety
Oh,
of the rest
see
of
ya, fella.
development of
Oh,
Mobius,
is this just a hole?
constantly backtracking to something I had made in the past and altering it slightly, or even in some cases just straight up removing it simply because I didn't like it anymore.
Damn. Oh,
I'm not going to comment on this area.
fucking room.
Not yet. I
My worst
probably won't. Just
enemy.
keep moving.
This is architecture. Makes sense unless you hate comfort. A bottom with concrete walls, crappy wood. Hidden nowhere, something waiting to go wrong. One of the dumbest. Concrete, seriously, who thought this was okay? Every step in here. Dungeon is somehow more depressing than a cave. This room should be. And this room makes you feel safe or welcome. A half-assed design. Fucking fantastic. This place looks like someone quit halfway through construction. A bad idea made worse by poor execution. I've seen abandoned buildings with shit, I don't know where I was. Wait, oh, more appeal. This room doesn't even try to make you feel like it's safe. A concrete tomb filled with all the ambience of a prison. This room is straight up hazardous and depressing as hell. I wouldn't trust this floor to hold a paperclip, let alone a person. Concrete and a hole in the ground? That's all they thought was necessary? I assume that this is a review or something? If I had to guess. This room is a monument to incompetence. Oh, a key.
For the next few iterations of Mobius, I really wanted it to be heavily puzzle oriented. You can kind of see that idea starting to show itself with that key you just got.
I fuck with the key design.
So I'm going to take a minute to talk about a semi-obscure piece of media. There's this mod for Doom called My House.
I know
And yes, I'm
exactly
going
what
to go
that
into
is.
detail talking about a
I know
fucking
exactly
Doom
what
mod
My
in my
House
VRchat
is.
story world. So anyways, it's this whole ARG where you explore a recreation of a dead guy's house.
And it's got multiple endings
within
too.
Doom. And as you progress, things start to twist and contort, and it takes you on this really wild journey. I was about halfway through development of Mobius, or at least this iteration, when it came out. I saw it, and I thought it was really cool. So I wanted to make something like it myself. So, being me in my search of whatever I was trying to do with this world, I tried to integrate similar concepts into Mobius. Now, instead of walking through a bunch of environments, you had to find a key or decode Morse code or something to get to the end. A lot of VRchat puzzle worlds really like Morse code. Have you ever noticed that? Anyways. It worked for the time being.
A lot of walking. It's okay though. I really hope bringing this key was worth.
Another sort of philosophy that game slash
Okay,
mod
good, it
introduced me
is.
to was always returning to a specific place, finding new things every time. Something new out of place, or something previously impossible. Progression that always roots back to the start.
Oh, I like abstract industrialism. Do you like abstract industrialism? Let's be friends. Oh, this world's gonna make me sad, isn't it? Well, that's the way it goes. Life is sad.
This is actually where this chapter ends, but since I have to tell you the story in chronological order, we're going to have to wait a little bit before I can show you what one of those puzzle-focused iterations look like.
This looks like the back.
The next chapter is going to be a little bit more bittersweet than any other. I'll see you there.
Okay. All right, where's the next disc? Oh, what's playing now? My Love, Mine, All Mine by Mitski. Oh wait, what is this called? North Star. Oh boy. That's a nickname if I've ever heard one.
Why? Because I enjoy being around you, that's why.
Oh, this is gonna make me crash out. Alright. North Star. That's a nickname, bruh.
I'm gonna take sort of a detour with this chapter. It'll make sense later.
Okay.
I know that the last chapter was pretty short. This one is gonna be pretty short too.
Okay.
Can you see the stars?
Well,
Who
no.
am I kidding? Of course you can.
I can see these ones. Live in a neighborhood where there's
Someone
light
once
all
told
the
me
time,
that
so
the very
I can't
first
really
star
see
you see in
the
the sky
stars.
at night is a past loved one looking down on you. I thought that was so beautiful. When I was told that, it was the first time I had cried in a while. From that night on, when I was told that, the stars never looked the same to me. They had been given such a beautiful new meaning.
It's nice. You know, it's nice when we give things meaning. You know, what's life without meaning, right? Oh boy. You think this is a real picture? Probably not. It'd be quite cool if it was, though. These walls remind me of Donkey Kong 64. Whenever I played those games, I'd always wanted to go past the walls. And of course, now I know, right? There's nothing past them. When I was a kid, though. Don't know why, but I always thought, you know.
But to me,
Oh,
nothing
there we go.
was as beautiful as one star I saw that night.
Welcome to Oklahoma. Discover the excellence. That's bold.
Can you see it? It guides you, doesn't it? It shines so uniquely and so beautifully. Why wouldn't it?
Can I go for it again? I sure can. Okay. Maybe it's not a nickname. I suppose I really thought North Star would be a I don't know, it would just be a nickname for someone. Of course, I guess the chapter's not over yet, but let's keep it moving. You guys see beauty in the world? Oh, I like that the star is like in front of everything. Kind of neat. Maybe other people might not like that. Oh, do I need to go up the sides here? I sure do. Ah, I see.
Right here, it was where I decided.
What did you decide?
That's it. There's the story I was looking for.
Oh, was it? That wasn't very bittersweet, but maybe that's just me, eh? Interstability. Okay. I suppose I thought that was going to be sadder, I guess.
Chapter 3, Stray. Then it takes a turn because of the pink star. The story goes in a whole different direction because the star is actually something fucking good in the player's life. It's all a metaphor for everything that's happened in the past, like, year to me, right?
Oh man. So I think good stuff is going to happen, and then something very bad is going to happen.
Now that we've got that somber yet necessary chapter out of the way, I can show you what one of those puzzle-focused versions look like. This one does its own narration, so I'll just let you go on your own for a bit.
Went ahead and turned up the volume to 100% just because, you know, like, whoa, my, go to it, for it is all you need. The tree? Disappointing. Oh, I suppose. Oh, let me guess. Every time we go to it, it's going to shatter. Just out of reach. Taunting me. That's okay, though. What's this note say? Player begins on 2 towers joined by a bridge. New text appears reading, "You should go over there." Though the player cannot visibly see anything on the connecting tower, they will feel inclined to traverse the other side. Upon arrival on the second tower, a tree appears on the first. Blue text appears, this time reading, "It's probably better over there." When the player moves to the tree, it will vanish. The blue text reading, "It's probably better over there," appears again. Green text reading, "But it's the same." This process can be repeated infinitely until the player finds a loophole. The loophole is a tree branch on the bridge. When interacted with, the bridge will split into a new path, onto a new tower with a door on the top. Above the door, the blue text reading, "Leave it be." When the player nears the door, they will be placed on an abstract pathway in a similar style, the towers. Reaching the end of the pathway, there will be a door at the end. This time above the door is blue text reading, "Now try again." When players hit this door, they'll find themselves back on the towers. They will see the tree on the other tower. An axe will rise out of the ground, and blue text will reach the tree you needed. However, the player will see that this time there's no bridge. Instead, they notice a pile of blocks on the tower they're standing on. Blue text instructs them to rebuild the bridge. When the player finishes rebuilding the bridge, the tree will vanish, and the bridge will crumble, leaving them stranded on the second tower. Oh man, this is a lot of reading. The tree appears on the first tower. The blocks will appear on the second tower, and the blue text instructs the player to build the bridge again. Instinctually, the player will notice the pattern and try to find the loophole of the branch again. The branch will be found, and the bridge will split off again. When reaching the straight tower and the door again, the blue text above it will read, "It's the same, but you made it more draining. Do it again." After going through the door, the player will find themselves on the abstract path again. Along the pathway, a conversation seems to stir. Green text appears saying, "I can't. I don't see a point in trying to do this over and over. I can't help myself from wanting to make it better, though." You can make it better. Just keep doing it again and again until you're happy with it. It's about the 30th rendition, and I haven't been happy with any of them. Well, that's life, man. I can't reach you. Yep, and now everything that we just did, everything that we just read, is about to happen. I foresaw it. Guys, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna go. Guys, for some reason, I'm getting the craziest deja vu. Hello, North Star. Again and again. Okay. Wow. Somehow I knew that there was gonna be no bridge here. So crazy. Oh, man. Really? Oh. Gotta build the whole bridge. I'm a lazy guy, you know? I don't have to build this whole bridge. Okay. It's fine though. You know, I'm kind of sad that I read that entire paper now, but now I know what'll happen. At the same time, I guess that's kind of the point, huh? I don't know. I feel like I could make it across. Oh, no, there's an invisible wall. Man. Couldn't even let me make the jump. Whatever. At least said my way or the highway. I hate tedious stuff like this. It's okay though. Did the branch appear yet? Nope. Alright.
I know that this is a strange place to interject, but this is actually where this part ends.
Oh, thank God.
I never made it farther into development of this version past this part. What you just played was the initial version of this inner stability tagline. I tried to demonstrate a metaphor here, the feeling of constantly going back and forth, but ultimately getting nowhere.
Story of my life, huh?
A false sense of fulfillment. But then you found a loophole. You escaped the cycle. Then where would you go? Well, I couldn't tell you because that's actually where I stopped development of this version, like I said.
Pretty cool
in
concept.
which I scrapped in favor of a new version that was actually more true to that very first version that you played. So you can either keep up this infinite cycle of building bridges or go up that bridge that just appeared to move on to the next part.
I'm gonna keep up this infinite cycle of building bridges, because that's really, really fun. Woo. Let's build bridges forever. Oh my god, really? I can't go on the fucking... Okay. This invisible wall really be getting to me. Can I go up now? Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I actually don't like building bridges, so it's not my dream to build bridges forever. Mobius, inner stability. Oh, now we're playing that version of this game. I understand. Mobius Inner Stability Draft 3, February 20th, 2024. This is the final document for Mobius Inner Stability. Detailing the works of the game, my own guides for myself, and general storyboard. Don't fuck up this time, Jack. Residence. The residence is the hub environment of Mobius. Other parts of the world can be accessed via placing their corresponding CD into the player inside the main bedroom. Incomplete draft. He fucked up! Exclamation point. Well, that's funny.
Welcome to my project Mobius. My name is Jack, and I'm the creator of this map, and you'll probably find my voice scattered across this world. This project has been in development for roughly 2 years now. I welcome you to explore my work. However, there is one promise you must make before entering. It doesn't really apply if you don't know me directly, and that promise is that you do not speak of this world to me.
Okay. Is this legally binding? What happens if I bring up this world to him? The camera will reveal what is otherwise hidden. Oh, like the actual camera? Or... Oh, no, this camera. Okay. Go ahead and read the paper. Hi, welcome to Mobius. This world is sort of an exploration on my mind. Before you go on ahead, I just want to warn you. Nothing... This is just a certain version. Okay. Setting the stage. Mobius is a project made by myself. It's a meta puzzle solving game about the game itself. That's neat. Kind of like Superliminal. However, there are anomalies in the game. One being Michael. I'm sorry. Michael. You're not gonna like Michael. Silent Watcher and Guide to the Hellscape. Player begins in the funeral home environment. They find a door and enter an expansion of the initial room, obtaining a camera that allows them to see things that are otherwise hidden. Where they have their first encounter with Michael as he walks away and suddenly explodes, leading the player into a large room where he's playing the piano. Upon reaching him, the environment goes dark and makes the player backtrack to the first room. When entering the first room, it has changed. It is now dark and there is no door out. The player must use their camera to find a hidden key and place it into a hole where the wall will then slide down, revealing an alternate version of the funeral home environment, titled the Brutalist environment. The Brutalist environment will lead the player through the same environment they had been through before. What's good, Michael? Mitchell & Co. Funeral Services welcome you. Expecting a... That's really funny. Expecting a death in the family? Come to us. What defines inner stability? In love. Okay. Okay. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I an idiot? I feel like maybe I'm an idiot or something. Oh, yeah, I am in fact an idiot. Look at that. I'm gonna grab my water really quick. Excuse me for a moment. Apologies. Never mind, I have no water. Looks like we're going in raw, huh? Alright, that's okay. You and I will both leave this world someday, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll leave proof we're here at all. Yeah. I loved tables. Those tables fucking. I'll do my very best to describe it to you. In need. Okay. Did you like my music? Thought it was aight. Because in all honesty, I made the word up. In want. Finally ask yourself, what are your necessities? Not much. Food, water. When you do everything in someone else's image, you start to comfort yourself in ways you later begin to hate. I like that. What is it that drives you? What do you wake up and push for every day? Man. Isn't that the question? That's a sad one. I don't know if I miss being loved, but I miss loving someone. And miss. For me, it was this little project, something that took reference from my favorite games. Oh. You need a blue key to open this door. I understand. Oh, is this the Doom door? We're in Doom. Can I? This is kind of cool. Blue key acquired. Okay. I mean that was a silly, that was fun. Next part. Okay. However, I had a problem. I had no story to tell. I thought I was onto something there. I feel like this is another idiot moment. Oh, hey buddy. On your phone. Okay. Oh. Found it. Yep, and now we go through the brutalist area. Wait, what did that say? Shit, whatever. Oh, that's sick. I like that. But over time, desperation grew. A need to attach a story to this project. The project always weighed down on me, and I wanted to make something original and be proud of it. I started writing out little drafts over and over and over again. I had no direction. I wasn't happy with any of it. So, I dropped the project for a little while. It festered for a while, so I started anew, hoping that I would find something to make it about. I never did. I remade the same environments about 10 times over the course of 2 years. Oh, can't play the keys. 0 out of 10 game. You and I will both leave this world someday. Oh, yeah. Ah. Exit question mark? Day by day, I kept working on it. I had a little alpha, and I showed people around it. They liked it. I'm seeing something I'm not supposed to see. The best part about the new one is that it's really easy to write me. But over time, desperation grew. Okay. I've already seen you say this. First loves always fail. See, I've gone in a circle. I'm thinking I was supposed to go back through that first door. I'm glad that he let me go all this way, though. Eight 322. Oh. 8 322. I wish I had saw that earlier. Hey, we were here before. Where's that? I'll buy the papers. Hey, look at that. It's me. Neat. On the ground in between 3 chairs. Alright, there's that. Where the fuck did my camera go? I don't even know where 3 chairs are. I haven't even seen. Oh, right here. On. One. Two. Come on, almost there. Almost there. 3. Oh, it's different. Okay. Oh, there's more pool this time. Perhaps someday I will travel the world and have something to show that everyone else but me is proud of. At some point, someone came along, someone very special to me, something felt clearer when they're around. I wanted Mobius to be about them. Mobius. Voltex trapped. What defines inner stability? I'll try my best to describe it to you. I made the word up. Ah, this was the whole thing that we just read. Oh wait, what was the last thing I read? Kept writing new drafts over and over again. I had no direction. It festered. Here we go. I grew so deeply dependent on this person. I felt that they had guided me to finally complete the project. Then, I realized it had become a different project entirely. It wasn't Mobius anymore. In my desperation, something clicked. I realized that the project had been writing itself. If I kept all the things that made it what it was initially, but attached a very small story about what it took to get me here, then I had everything I needed. I had all the guidance I needed. Even in that person's absence, I realized that I do have a story to tell, and I could finally get this weight off my back. I could finally complete Mobius. I'd be free of its chains. Mobius is a farewell to itself, and a love letter to everything that it took to get here, no matter how painful it was. The fog clears when life support is cut. Oh, okay. No more camera time. That heartbeat was really going, huh? Well, North Star shine true. Hey, that was originally Halo, and now it's, I don't know if it's still a Halo reference. 5. New Year. Hey, New Year's was, well, I guess technically yesterday now, huh?
Hey, Mom, I'm going out on a walk. I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, are we going out on a walk? Okay.
There came a point where I felt really lost. I couldn't drive myself anymore. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know what to do. Losing something important is hard to stomach. Everyone finds that out the hard way. The stars weren't out that night. I remember I simply put on my coat and just walked aimlessly for hours. I looked at Christmas decorations, I laid down in a field. I did everything I could just to distract myself. I don't know why, but I always felt ashamed of myself for things I had no control over. I felt ashamed for the ways I acted when, in reality, I had done nothing wrong. some kind of guilt always beat down on me, a guilt that had absolutely no place in my mind. Self-destructive is how I would describe it. I wish I wasn't that way. I wish I wasn't so dependent. I fall in love, and I don't fall out. It's a horrible pit to be trapped in. I hate love. I wish I could learn to love it. But I'd hate that too, because it would be all too different from how I learned it the first time.
I fuck with it. Two things I said to myself: new year, new me, and you fucking liar.
Imagine you're far away from home. You have people there that make you feel at home, but it isn't home. In a way, I feel that both of us knew exactly how that felt. But then the clouds started to go away. There it was, back in the sky again. And just like that, the next few months was the loveliest time of my life.
Aw, cute. Hmm. Is there not a disc? Was I supposed to just go right back out? Is there a backyard? Oh, well, let's just see if I can leave again. No, okay, I am supposed to explore. Let's check out the backyard. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I'm dumb. Look at that. This goes right there on the car.
Hey, man. How's it been going? Everything's great, man. We're picking her up from the airport in a couple hours. Are you excited? Of course I am. I better see some photos, man.
Oh, okay, we're literally going to pick her up. Okay.
Flight 924 now arriving.
Let me in. Attachment is a bitch, and I'm easy to get to. Oh, all right. Well, our heart is beating. Beating heavy right now. Oh wait, I know this song. I love this song. We're at the aquarium. Very pretty, very pretty. Oh, hey, it's baby girl. Me and you, huh? Okay. I assume this is a date that we're on. Lucky North Star. So I think North Star is a person, dude. Come on, baby, let's go. Something bad's gonna happen between us, huh? I hope you don't die. It'd be unfortunate. Guess I'm gonna find out though, huh? Ooh, sharkies. My heart is beating this entire time. I'm nervous. Nice speed run.
It was all so beautiful.
I
Flight
can.
427 now departing.
Okay, so she came and went.
But then, just like that, it was over again.
Okay.
Just as quickly as it came, it was gone again.
Hell is real.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to call to hear your voice again.
like we're going over to your phone. I was thinking I want bro's phone. I was like, give me your phone. Supernova.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Rough.
Could you please stay? Just for a little longer.
Nice to know you. Supernova.
And now here you are, directionless once again. What now?
Could not tell
What
you.
is Mobius? What will it be, and what can it be? What could it be with nothing left in the sky to lead me? No North Star to follow. It's fitting, isn't it? A Mobius strip is an infinite loop. I was in a loop. There was a chapter called Inner Stability earlier on in this world.
I know, I read it.
For a while, it was the running tagline. It was called Mobius Inner Stability. That whole version was trying to explore what that word meant. What defines inner stability?
Oh, you fucked up the subtitles
Because,
there, bud.
in all
You put
honesty, I made the
instabi-
word up. That's what it
That's
told
okay
you.
there.
You read it yourself. But now that we're past that, I can explain it to you here. The word inner stability, defined by me, was basically just codependence and the necessity of breaking it. I'm sure there's a word out there for it, but I needed an interesting tagline. So the word inner stability was born.
Cool
I
logo.
wanted to break free from my dependency, but
Whoa, we're flying
it was
now.
what
Oh,
kept me
boy.
going in the first place. A really unfortunate loop.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
Mobius was ever
Majora's
weighing down on
Mask.
me.
The end of Majora's
wanted to make
Mask
something
on the
meaningful.
moon.
I chased what made it meaningful to me, but in the end, I couldn't reach it. So, I can't keep dwelling on it. I can't let Mobius keep drilling this hole into me. And for one last time, there it was. It wasn't the same anymore, but there nonetheless.
Hey, North Star. Inspiration.
One last time, I could follow it. This time, in its light, all I saw was echoes of everything we had built together, and beside it, the ruins of our own. The light that once illuminated them, now directed elsewhere. Even in that absence, I could still see those ruins. It pained me to see that it was now meaningless and left aside. The things that once made me happy, I began to resent. I had never felt a greater pain, a greater unease. though, if not for this brief period, its light wasn't the same, and I know it never will be again,
I think I moved too fast.
no matter my miss. So,
I feel like I cut him off.
you know what the answer truly was? The story wrote itself. By taking everything it took to get here, packing it nice and neatly into one package to represent everything it was and everything it ever could have been, would be the perfect kiss goodbye to itself.
Goodbye, North Star.
As we said goodbye for the last time, I knew I had to start being my own light. Those words are a lot easier said than done. So I'll just hope I can trust myself in this, the same I once did with my North Star. But I guess in the end I really did find my story. And finally, I told it to you. Directly and completely.
Oh.
And maybe, just maybe, I will finally
A
find my
long-ass
peace
rant.
in this project.
Oh. Upload Mobius. Yep.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
That's the way it goes, man. Was this really... How long were they in a relation? I guess I shouldn't. Yeah, we made it to the end. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Maybe I got to tell the story I wanted to, or maybe I'm still lost. But at least I won't have to think about it anymore. Mobius won't keep haunting me like it has. What it's worth. I think I'm proud of what I made. And maybe I won't be later. But I am now. For now, I'm content. And when I'm inevitably not, I won't throw myself back in this thing. Thank you to all those who drove me to completing this. My friends, fuck you for telling me. Look at that. Someday I will feel like something. It was a nice little story. I quite enjoyed it. that was a nice little game. Thank you for playing. It's been a wild ride. Love, Jack. Anytime, Jack. Anytime. That was a lovely game. Oh, no, I didn't want to do this. Can I go back, please? Whatever. That was a great game. And, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Thanks for watching, those who did. And, have a wonderful rest of your lives.